I have lost 1/3 of my body weight in 11 months. No dieting, no gimmicks, no exercising, no effort. The easiest thing I've ever done in my life after 20 years of being morbidly obese. What did I do? I had the gastric sleeve procedure. Oh, and my recovery was easier than any of the 3 deliveries I've had, and the last one was cesarean. Believe me, the recovery was easier than any of them. I'm going to give you quite a bit of information about the process, what I went through, etc. So I don't forget anything. I've made a few notes on the computer. So forgive me if I keep looking at it, but I will come back to you. The most fantastic thing that has happened to me is my health. Unbelievable health. For 15 years I had type 2 diabetes. Within 2 months, completely gone, completely reversed. I have Hashimoto's. I will have that for the rest of my life, but my medication has gone from 150 micrograms to only 50 in 11 months. And I also have hypothyroidism to add on to that, but everything has been so much better. I have osteoarthritis in my left hip, and in recent years it's also moved to my left knee. I was in constant pain, and I've had it for 15 years. I would walk up and down the stairs like an old woman. I couldn't even sit on a low chair because I couldn't get down there without excruciating pain. For 8 months now, I have not even had one twinge of pain. Look at this, leg up. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but no problem whatsoever. No pain at all. Highly recommend it. I had stage 3 non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Stage 4 is liver failure. On my last blood test checks 2 months ago, I was down to stage 1. And my surgeon believes that on my next blood test checks in a few months' time, it will have completely gone. One of my other health problems is I have I think I'm pronouncing it right, pulsatile tendinitis. Now, it's not bad. I know a lot of people suffer really badly from it. Mine was not bad. But since all of this has gone, it's been so mild that I actually have to think about it to actually hear the noise in my brain. It has been so improved. But the greatest benefit for me has been up here. Okay. Sorry about that. I just get emotional when I think about the amazing changes that have happened to my life since I've had this operation. But why was this time so different from all the other hundreds of diets I've been on? Because I always put the weight back on. This time, I know that's not going to happen. And it creates a different feeling inside as the weight comes off you. Okay, I know so many people that have had this operation 5, 6 years ago. And yes, they may have put a few kilos on, but only a few. They've all kept the weight off. Because your stomach is so much smaller, you can't have big meals. You can only put your food on a small plate. And for an hour and a half to 2 hours, I can't eat again, not even chocolate, because you are so full. My problem was never losing weight before. If I psyched myself up for it, I could lose the weight. My problem was keeping the weight off. It always came back on, and always came back on with additional kilos as well. But this time that's not going to happen. My biggest regret was not doing this 5 or 6 years ago when I know so many people were doing it. I was so nervous about it, so afraid of it, that I wouldn't do it. I just wish I hadn't have been so stupid. I just wish I'd have done it 5 years ago. The damage that my obesity has done to my body in that time, I can never recover from that damage. But also I wish to stress that this time, what was really brilliant was there was no suffering. I didn't even feel as though if I was on a diet, because when I was full, I couldn't eat anymore. So you're limited by the amount of calories you can take in, because that's all your stomach can do for you. So the weight automatically comes off. People will say that having the gastric sleeve procedure will damage your body, will damage your health. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. And before you all jump on the bandwagon and say that I'm not a doctor, I'm going to say to you, you're absolutely right. I'm not a doctor. But what I am is an intelligent woman that can read all the medical research that's out there on the internet, on websites like PubMed. Just do your research. That research has proved that being morbidly obese is more damaging and more limiting to your lifespan than this operation can ever be. In fact, the research has proved, the medical research has proved that you will extend your life, you will live longer by having this operation. Some medical professionals even claim that this keyhole procedure, which only takes 30 minutes, is safer to do than actually having an appendix operation. Right now, my life is good, friends. So good. And it's possible for it to be just as good for you. The effect that it's had on all the other areas in my life, it's opened up so many other possibilities, because I'm so positive now about myself, my health, my psychological health, as well as my physical health, that I am doing so many other things that I want to do and I always avoided doing. I may be of the older generation, but I have extended my life expectancy by having this procedure. My eldest daughter, Rianne, has been involved with medical tourism for 4 years, and she now has her own company. If you want to learn more about it, her company and this procedure, you can click on and go onto her website to learn more. You can even obtain her free e-book, which answers over 150 questions about various aspects of this particular procedure. And it also contains numerous links to some of the medical research that you can read for yourself. Do your own research. Whether or not you use my daughter's company or another company to have this procedure, do your research. And if you do decide to go through with this procedure with my daughter's company, I am the leader of the aftercare team, so we will actually get to meet each other in person while you're in the hospital. And then I will continue to support you while you're back home through WhatsApp and all the other great internet communication systems. In conclusion, I want to assure you that if you decide to come to Turkey, if you decide to use my daughter's company for this procedure, we will be with you every single step of the way. We will meet you at the airport. In fact, my daughter's company are the only medical tourism company that has an office in the airport. We will meet you in the airport, take you to the hospital. We will have personal carer assistants with you 24/7, going to all of your pre-operational tests, going all the way into the theatre with you. They do not leave you until you go to sleep. And they are there in the theatre when the surgeon wakes you up. They are with you when you wake up in the aftercare facility. And they will be with you whenever you need them on the wards. You will have a private room, by the way, so I shouldn't have said on the wards. But we will translate for you. We will be there for you as your companion, for companionship. We take you all the way back to the airport when you have to go back on your plane again. Your last night in Turkey after you've been released from the hospital, you're actually in a hotel. And again, we have our representative in the hotel. We do not leave you. Oh, I nearly forgot. We cannot go beyond passport control with you at the airport, but what we can do is arrange for you to have assistance with your baggage, etc., taking you all the way onto the plane. And when you arrive back home in the UK or Ireland or wherever your home is, then you will actually be collected from the plane and taken through, collecting your baggage and taken all the way through to your transport area. Please contact us with whatever questions, queries you have. If it's important to you, it's important to us. And don't go thinking our company is just about the gastric sleeve procedure. We also do many other medical procedures as well. Plastic surgery, dental work, corrective eye surgery, hair transplants, orthopedic surgery, gynecological surgery, heart surgery and IVF as well. Just go to the website, you'll see everything and you'll be amazed at the prices that are being offered to you. And for all our clients, regardless of whatever medical procedure you choose to do through our company, you will get the same high standard of quality care and service from our company, just as I explained to you would happen with you if you do the gastric sleeve. Doesn't matter what your procedure, our high quality of service will always be maintained. Oh, and before I go, I just want to thank you for spending time with me, listening to me, and I so look forward to meeting you when you come to Turkey and have your procedure with us. Thank you.